A female giant had just woken up. She crawled out of the shed. She looked down at the doctor, who was as tiny as an ant on the ground. Doctor was holding a huge syringe, trying to inject her. It turned out that last night, the female giant was tricked and knocked unconscious by her ex-boyfriend. He wanted to murder the world's first female giant. Fortunately, Doctor found her in time and saved her life. And now, as long as she was injected with the antidote, the female giant could turn back to her normal human size. But unexpectedly, she directly snatched the syringe. She threw the syringe hard onto the roof. She didn't want to turn back to normal at all, because the female giant wanted to stay in her giant form, take revenge on that scumbag ex-boyfriend. She walked onto the street, strutting around looking for someone. Then she knelt down on the ground and looked through the window. Finally, she found her ex-boyfriend staying with his new lover. The female giant punched through the ceiling. She reached out to hold the woman down, stopping her from resisting. Then she grabbed the woman. With a little force, she squeezed her to death as easily as crushing an ant. Seeing this, the ex-boyfriend immediately got in his car and fled. But in the end, he was still caught by the female giant. At that moment, the military sent 2 fighter jets to arrest her. The female giant had to turn around and escape from the town, but high-voltage power lines blocked her way. She had no way to retreat. She could only let the fighter jet bomb and strafe her. The female giant was completely powerless to resist. Even though she was a giant, her fists could not shoot down the fighter jets after all. In the end, she couldn't withstand the attack. She fell onto the high-voltage power lines. Just as the female giant fell into a coma, a spaceship suddenly appeared in the sky. The spaceship emitted a blue laser. In an instant, it sucked the female giant into the spaceship. Everyone present was stunned. They just watched the spaceship fly away.